Okay, so the first thing I did is cover up the tail end of my eyebrow using the glue stick method, and I have a little bit of concealer on there. Next I'm going to make the new shape of the eyebrow that I want. I'm using ROCKSTAR, which is a black with silver glitter, and that's by Bare Minerals. So I'm just taking a flat angled brush, and I'm just going to start filling that in. So you just want to start off first filling in this section that you didn't cover. And you're going to get a lot of fallout with this look, so you don't want to do any of your foundation that's underneath the eye. You can go ahead and do the forehead, but that's it. Alright, so I'm just going to fill in this portion and then I'll show you how to do the tail. Okay, so now to do your tail, you just want to start at the top. And just drag out the color, and then of course trying to keep them as even as possible with your other eyebrow. And if you mess up, it's okay, because you're going to go in and clean it up with some concealer. The silver glitter doesn't show up too much, so, but if you want a matte black, then just use or if you don't like the glitter, then just use a matte black. Alright, so I'm going to finish doing the tail, and then I'll show you how to clean it up. So now that I have the general shape of the new eyebrow that I want, I'm going to take this concealer. It's the Urban Decay 24/7 Concealer Pencil in FBI, and I'm just going to be taking a concealer brush by e.l.f. and I'm just going to clean up underneath. And you want to drag it along the entire length of the eyebrow. And then once you lay the color down, then you want to drag it down just to blend it in. But you do want to be careful right where the eyebrow is that you covered, that you don't disturb that too much. Alright, just like that. Now I'm going to do the top part, same way. Alright, so I'm going to finish this part. Alright, so next I'm going to get a piece of tape, and you want to make sure that it's long enough so that you can overlap it onto your hairline, since you're going to be extending your eyeshadow all the way up. Okay. Next I'm taking NYX's Jumbo Pencil in Milk, and a concealer brush. Oh, that's actually this way. Alright, so I'm just going to place that color down underneath the brow. And just very lightly. You don't want to pack it on too heavy. So what you want to do is just line it against there and then bring it down just like you did the concealer. Just to blend it in. Alright, just like that. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. So now I am taking it's just called Gold by Elizabeth Arden. It's just a loose shadow. So I'm going to take some of that. And I'm going to take the e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. I think you can get these at Target. I'm just going to pick some of that gold up and then press it down onto the next jumbo pencil that we had laid down. So it's just going to go all the way underneath, along underneath the eyebrow. Just press it down and then go to the tape. And it helps if you turn your head to make sure that you have it down flat. I mean, all the way across, it didn't make sense. Okay, just like that. Next I'm going in with a cream shadow by Shiseido. And this one is Green Exotic, I think, in H7. Just looks like that. You just want something to make the green even more vibrant. So I'm just going to lay that down. On the rest of the area that doesn't have anything. And extending it to the tape as well. So next I'm taking a blending brush and I'm going to take the Forest Fury by Maybelline. And I'm going to take this color here. I'm just going to take a little tiny bit of that. And that's going to go right underneath the gold. I'm going to lay the color down first and then blend it in. When you get over here, you do want it to be a little bit higher. I'm going to pick up a little bit more of that color. Alright, so once you have that down, just a little bit more right here. Alright, so once you have that color down, clean off your brush. Okay. Clean off your brush and then pick up a little bit of that gold. And then just blend this part a little bit more where those two colors are meeting. Okay, next I'm taking You can't get this anymore. This is MAC She Who Dares, and this is from the Villains collection. I'm going to be taking the green that's in here. But if you, well, obviously if you don't have this, or you can't find it, then this one actually comes out fairly close, not quite, but because that one has gold running through it. You can take this from the BALM, and this is called Jealous Jordana. You just want something that's a dark green, and this one has like a lot of black in it also. So I'm going to take that color, and I'm going to take a flat shader brush. And I'm going to place that down on the rest of the lid. And then of course taking it all the way over to the tape. Okay, next I'm going to take my blending brush and just blend the top of that where it meets up with the color that's above it. And pick up a little bit more of that color with the blending brush, tap off the excess because this one does have a lot of, you'll get a lot of fallout. And when you're over here at the edge, you want to blend it up at an angle. Okay. Make sure that you go along the tape all the way to the hairline. Just gonna put down a little more gold right there. Okay, next I am taking Revlon's Diamond Lust in Night Sky. So I'm going to take that and just a little tiny pencil brush. And that you're going to place down closest to the lash line. And this one is just a black with rainbow glitter in it. It doesn't look like, wait, was it that one? No, yeah, you can see the rainbow glitter in this one. Alright, so then you're just going to run it along the tape. Very close to the tape, just overlap it mostly on the tape. And then you're going to extend it all the way out to the hairline. Go back in and then just brush it, or blend it towards the other color that you already placed down. And then go back and then pack some more down, because when you're blending it, you're lightening up the color just a little bit. So I'm going to take my blending brush here and just blend that a little bit. So I'm going to put a little bit more of that color down. More down. So now that I have all of those green colors laid down, I'm going to take a bigger crease brush, and I'm going to be taking the gold from this palette here, this one right here. You just want to press down when you pick it up because it is very soft shadow. And then you just want to lightly dab it onto the entire lid. But make sure in between, when you pick up more color and then when you lay it down, that you do clean it. Because you are going to end up picking up some of the dark colors and you don't want to transfer it over to the gold. So I'm going to pick up some more of that. And just lightly dab it. You don't want to sweep it across. You just want to dab it. And put some more right here on the inner portion of the eye. Okay, so now I'm going to go back in with the night sky color, this one again, and just darken up that line one more time. Since I put that gold on there, it's ends up lightening it just a little tiny bit. Okay. So next I'm going to be taking a black liquid liner, and it's just LA colors. And I'm just going to line the top lash line. Just a thin line. And then I'm going to bring it in and extend it. And this is actually, well, I don't really think the product is that great, but the brush is really thin, so I do like that. Okay, so now I'm going to take off the tape. You can see all of the fallout there. Alright, so next I'm going to take, okay, I'm going to go back in with the green from the Shihuderas. That one, and just a flat shader brush. And I'm just going to line the lower lash line with that. Alright, and then make sure that you meet it up with the shadow that's up here. Okay, so next I'm going to take my Makeup Forever in the black and line the upper and lower waterline. Next I'm going to be curling my lashes and putting mascara on and putting these falsies. And these are called, the style is called Black Widow, and it's Fright. It's the same company that makes the ARDEN lashes. Okay, so once you have your lashes on, what you want to do is just take a wipe and then take off any of the fallout that you had. Just clean your whole face. And that's actually why I put my lashes on at this point, because I know that there's going to be fallout on my natural lashes, and when you're putting on your falsies, you'll end up getting more fallout. So that's why you want to do your lashes at this point before you put your foundation on. So I already did my foundation, and then I put my concealer underneath my eye, and then next what you want to do is take a little bit more of your concealer and just follow, just gonna hit my lash, just follow the line underneath the shadow. It's best if you use a lighter foundation to do this, because then it'll really make the line even more defined right there. And then so once you lay it down, just blend it down into your foundation. Okay, next I'm going in with the gold color again from this palette. And I'm just going to dip my brush in there and just place that down on the inner tear duct area there. Now I'm taking POSEY, which is a cream blush from MAC, and I'm taking a stippling brush, and I'm just picking up some of that color. It's kind of hard to do it since the container is so small and the brush is so large. Okay. I made a mistake. That was not POSEY. I don't know the name of that color. This one is actually POSEY. So I'm going to take this color now and just place that on top of the cream shadow. Cream blush. Okay, and if you take it over too far, just take your foundation brush and just blend it back in, back towards the blush. I cannot talk today. Alright, next I'm taking the gold shadow that I used on the brow bone. I'll take that, and I'm just going to take this brush here. This is a, I don't know what brush this is, it doesn't have a number on it. I'm just going to take some of that eyeshadow and I'm going to place it as a highlight. Just right there. Okay, I need to add more because not put too much. Okay, so next I lined my lips with STILA's lip liner pencil and contour number 10, which is just a red, so that's all over the entire lip. Next I'm going to be outlining it with just a regular black. Alright, so I'm going to go over the entire edge, and I'll be right back. So now that I've lined the entire lip, I'm going to be going in with Revlon's Red Revival. Not Revlon. MAYBELLINE. And I'm just going to be putting that on my lip brush. And just going over top of the red lip liner. And just make sure every time that you pick it up off of your lipstick that you clean it off, because you're going to end up getting black on there. It keeps getting stuck. Alright. Okay, so now that I have that down, I'm going to be taking this right here. So I don't have a black lipstick, so I'm going to use this. It's Fantasy Makers crayon, body crayon in black. So I'm going to take that and I'm just going to wipe off the lip brush. I'm going to pick up some of that color. And I'm just going to go back over the line again. Right. So I went back over it with a little bit more red, and now I'm going to be taking this glitter lip gloss from LA Colors. I think I just picked this up at the 99-cent store. Hopefully it's glittery enough. So I'm going to take that and I'm just going to put that on the back of my hand, because I don't really want any of the color that's on my lips to be transferring back into the tube. I'm just going to take that, put it right there. So you can see it has, well, yeah, I guess it might be glittery. Enough glitter. So I'm just going to put a good amount of that on the back of my hand, and then I'm going to take my lip brush. And just place it on top. Mostly just in a patting motion. You don't want it to disturb the way you have the red and the black. Okay. This stuff smells good. Smells nice and fruity. Alright. So that's it. That is the finished look. If you have any questions, let me know.